What's up, guys? It's me, DeFi TRE, and strap in because we got a lot to talk about, man. A lot has happened in the past 24 hours, and it's looking good for me. Okay, so first off, so you guys are still using my referral link, but you aren't leaving comments with yours in the comment section. Look at all these referrals I got yesterday, and no one left a comment. It's really weird. I guess you guys don't want to be known, don't want your address. I guess maybe that's what it is. So if you want to, that offer is still on the table, but if you don't, it's cool too. Let's go over to the transformation lobby, see what we got here. Yesterday was a little bit of a dip, man. This might be the new, I thought 10,000 would be the new low, but it doesn't look like it's gonna get back down there. But we had a nice little dip yesterday. So 14,600 in the AA. My 0.1 got me 3,800 hex. I'm laughing, but man, that might be a lot, when this is like day 200. This might be a lot. So I'm always laughing. Like every time I do it, it's like, oh, it's not even that much. But I remember back here, I was like, oh, it's not. I'm laughing because it's not even that much. And but those were the good days. So it's kind of like we're always in the good days. So let me go ahead and do my 0.1 ETH. Like I said, etherhex.win. The link is in the description. If you want to go into the AA lobby, you can use my link, and there's a chance that I will use your referral link on my next video. So let's go ahead and do this slow ass transaction. Speed it up for 30 seconds. That's fast. 30 seconds is fast, huh? Okay. When ETH 2.0, they've been talking about ETH 2.0 since 2016. The first time I heard about Ethereum, they were already talking about making it faster. It's always been on the table, so I wouldn't be surprised if it never comes. I like to imagine that, I like to expect that it just doesn't come. I don't get my hopes up for Ethereum 2.0 because I don't really think it's gonna, I don't know. So that's about 30 seconds, right? So let's see. Go over to, all right, let's go to Infinitu. 23.0 million TRX in here. It's up from 22 million yesterday. Somebody did a big deposit, like 250,000 TRX. So that was dope. I've earned 3,800. Let me withdraw that. And I'm gonna come back and do my, I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. Let's do it now. So I keep getting this comment every video. Why do you withdraw? Well, I withdraw because so I can show how much this is like realized, like, I'm not sure if realize is the right term, but this is how much, just to show that this is how much I could have withdrawn so far. But this number is actually included in here. So you could take the 77,000 and minus it from here. And that's how much I really put in, I think, something like that. But just to show how much I could have withdrawn and kept, like I could keep that 3,000, but I put it back in. So let's do my 10,000 daily in. So I'm at 2,752 a day. Where are we gonna go to? 2,818. Nice. So that's going great. I just minted some tokens, and now, oh, also, man, crazy. There was a huge ambassador sell-off. Now the ambassadors that started this contract, they can't sell. See, I'm an ambassador, and it says 0 TRX here. So if I sell this, I will get pretty much no TRX. It'll all go to the holders. So one of the ambassadors sold out yesterday. Let me see if it's in here. I probably won't be able to find it, but it'll say rain divs. There's one, rain divs. But yeah, I can't find it. But they sold out and made mad divs, man. I guess I can't think of a reason to do that. The only reason I can think of is that they have another account, so they sold so they could get some of the divs from that. But I'll take this. So 6,600 from crazy. Now Oikos, this is dope. This is basically Uniswap on Tron. And Toucan is pretty much the first the first coin with liquidity on the platform. So I've been providing liquidity on here. I have 2,416 TRX and 2,437 Toucan. So basically, when you provide liquidity, you get a percentage of the fees. There's a 0.3% fee on every trade. When I add my liquidity, so say I want to add 1,000 TRX, I would have to add the same value of Toucan, right? So I can't just add liquidity for one side. Now, when I do that, I'm gonna lose as people trade. I'm gonna get fees, but I'm gonna lose on one side. So I might end up with more TRX and less Toucan, or I might end up with more Toucan and less TRX. But I think in theory, it seems like, somebody can correct me because I'm still learning myself, but in theory, it seems like if I do it for a long enough period of time, it'll go like this, and it'll start out right here, then one side will go down, then one side will go up, and then one side, but it'll go like this, it'll climb up, and then I'll always have more than the other, but the overall bag of both should increase. So I've been adding liquidity. I'm at 7.5. It's a very small pool. It just started out. So, and the price, I mean, the arbitrage, it's not so much anymore, but like if you go here and try and buy, so if we and this is SNX. So if you had synthetics, they're doing like a airdrop or something for those holders. So this is gonna be like synthetics on Tron. So it's dope. But if you try and buy like say I try and buy that 32,000, it's gonna cost me 3.5 million TRX. Somebody do that. So it'll pump the price up and make a buy wall. But essentially it works the same as Uniswap. So you don't want to try and buy a lot. You want to buy like maybe 10 at a time. You can buy 10 at a time and get a good fee, maybe 100,000, and then it starts to slip 10,000. Then you're gonna start getting taxed. So best bet for the community, the Toucan community, is to add liquidity. So I'm gonna be adding liquidity here on the daily. So I'm gonna add 3,000 TRX because I withdrew 3,000. Well, I made 3,000 from Infinity. Yeah, I'm gonna do 3,000 from Infinity. So let's go back to Oki. So I'm gonna get 3,000, and I gotta have the same amount of Toucan too. So, and then I just hit add, and then that's it. So now my pool share is 4,900. Man, Tron is so fast. So I got 15%, 4,900. And I'm just gonna leave this here and just let it accumulate fees. So I'm getting 0.3% of every trade from here on out. And I just want to keep on building up my pool share. Yeah, let's go back and look at some other stuff. So let's see, Hex Max. So yeah, this is all open source. The team is pretty legit from what I can see, from what I've heard from other developers. They're pretty legit. They're fast. Everything is transparent. Every time they make a little change in something, they put it on the GitHub. So it's open source, but that don't mean I know anything. Okay, so it could be open source and be buggy as fuck. So explore at your own risk. Let's go back to Hex Max. Let's see what that's doing. 340 million in the contract. I've earned for this week so far 523,000 hex. I got 64,000 available to stake. Oh, we gotta do our 10,000. So yeah, let's do 10,000. Approve it. Fee's not too bad today. But yeah, this is very great. This is great for Tron, man. Like, it's starting, and you see, we're in good company, man. Now it's got a USD value with it, man. And then like, good company, man. This is very good company. So if you know about synthetics, I'm not really familiar with synthetics on ETH, but this is basically going to be the same thing. I'm not sure how far along they are, but this is exciting stuff. While you're waiting on, okay, it's went through. So let's go enter. Let's see where we are on our stakes. So we got one ending. I think it'll be 2 days, maybe tomorrow, maybe 2 days. Today is day 55. So yeah, 2 days. All right, we're in. And now we can do our 9,000 for 365 days. Time capsule. Oh, I didn't speed it up. It's all good. I'm done over here anyway. Hex price. Hex is looking better. Now what's reason being is we didn't make that new low. So when we were watching this low yesterday, came down, but we didn't make a lower low. So we held this support here, bounced right off of the 34, resistance at the 13. Now let's just wait and see. Short term, we can draw some resistance right here. And this is where I would like to see if I want Hex to go up, which a lot of people don't, because a lot of people want it to come down because they don't have enough. It's funny because people are not loaded up the way they wanted to load up. I'm the same. I feel the same, man. But you know, I have 21 million, 23 million. So well, I don't have 23 million. I have about 21 million, but I won't exit this contract until I have 23 million because that's how much I initially deposited. But you know, I gotta be satisfied with that. But I wouldn't mind seeing it come down because I have some ETH that I'm ready to deploy. But it's looking a lot better as of this 4-hour candle. If we get a close above this resistance here, it'll be above the 13, and that's what I was talking about yesterday. We need to get above the 13, like we did here. But it's not much to really say about the price right now. It's in a little limbo. When it's in between these moving averages, it's nothing really. It's not bullish or bearish, but it is leaning bearish because it's off of an uptrend, and now it's in between the moving averages. So it's not likely, but it could continue to roll over. It's not looking anywhere near as bad as it was looking right here. So it's not looking bad. Follow me on LBRY if you're not already, because I'm posting other content on there. Links to everything are in the description. Let me make sure there's nothing I've missed out on. Let's check out the Tucanair stats. Look at the network. So this is tucanairstats.com, constantly being built. We can see what has the most USD value in it, and that's obviously Hex. 89% of the value of Tucanair is in Hex as far as USD goes. USD per, this is USD per contract. Most is in Hex 2, then Hex Max, and then what's this? Hex Rise, Infinitude. Yeah, so this is dope. Holders, man, Crazy has the most holders, the most wallets. Then it's TRX stable. The TRX contracts have the most people in them. That's interesting. Here's the value $5.9 million USD. That's nearly $6 million in all the contracts. I'm not logged in. Yeah, so it's a good site, constantly being built. I'm excited for a chart for Uniswap or I can't say. Oh my God, the name. That's the only thing I don't like about it is the name, Oikos. I'm gonna have to think of something else to call it, Oikos, or get used to saying Oikos. Oikos, I looked up the definition of it. It's it stands for like everything that includes family, home, land, or something like that. But that's good though. That tells me that they really thought about this. We're gonna name it this is a project. So it's good to know that they didn't just say Tron swap. You know what I'm saying? They put some thought into it. So that's a good sign. But that's about it, man. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna do a video on my main channel tomorrow. It's gonna be called 2 Reasons the Bitcoin Price Will Crash After the Halving. Be on the lookout for it. That's about it. Peace.